Okay, guys, I'm officially back on YouTube. I did take a few months off to focus on my health and drop some weight because we were getting a little hefty there. We can't let ourselves get too big, otherwise it's gonna ruin yourself. And plus, it's not good for motivation once you start getting up there in the 200s. And plus, we're 5'6", so we're not meant to have that on our frame. But anyways, that took those few months off. It was much needed. Lost about 30 pounds, and we're still on our fitness journey too, as well, which is very, I think, um, healthy and essential to have, especially when you're a day trader, because it does help with your motivation, your energy levels, all that good stuff. So take care of your health. But anyways, today I was looking at GU, and I got a little upset because I saw a setup that happened when I decided to sleep in, right? And we shouldn't sleep in during our session, right? Should get up on time, Bo. But anyways, there's a nice little demand sitting down here on the 5-minute chart. Price shot off, right? Came back down to our demand zone, tapped into it, and absolutely took off. Absolutely took off. So right now I'm just watching, looking like, man, this was a great setup, but we just had to sleep in. We could have entered there, targeted this high. That would have been our setup. Stop loss right below our zone. Would have been a beautiful trade. But once again, we had to sleep in. See, this is what you guys miss when you guys don't trade on time and trade your session like you should. Wake up before your session, look at it before your session, wait till your session starts. Don't trade right when your session starts either. You'll get smoked majority of the time. But this is what happens. But anyways, we're just watching it. I want to see if price is going to retrace back below this level. If we do retrace back below this level over here that I have marked out up here, then I will go in for a nice little sell, a late sell at that. Probably not targeting much. 15 to 18 pips is probably what we're going to be targeting if we do come back into that zone. But that being said, we're going to wait on that. And if you guys are wondering what broker I'm using, I am using Sage FX, and this is they run off of TradeLocker, and they run off of TradeLocker actually uses TradingView charts. This is exactly how it looks, what you see on screen. I really like it. I've been using it for about 2 years now with this broker, and I get all my deposits and withdrawals, so you don't have to worry about that. They don't take your money. They don't manipulate your trades. That's what I really love about this broker, because a lot of brokers decide to manipulate your trades. But anyways, go open up a demo account if you guys are interested in a new broker and see if it's a right fit for you. If not, there's plenty of brokers out there. So that being said, do your research. Do your research, do due diligence. But yeah, you can take my word for it on this broker. So we'll be back if I do enter a trade, and if I do enter a trade, we'll be back, and I'll come back and explain everything step by step on why I entered that trade, and yada yada yada. Right? I'm going to go over the whole 9 yards. If I do enter anything this morning, I'm still going to go look around on other pairs and see if I can find something that looks worth taking. Right? So yeah, that being said, we're going to go do that, and yeah, we'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. But this is what I observed. So this is what I observed on GU. So let's go to the 1 hour, right? So I observed we had price come back up right over here. We had this huge wick, right? This huge wick rejection, then we headed to the downside. Well, so price is coming back into that wick where we wicked off there. And I'm wondering if price is going to repeat itself and do the same thing, because a lot of times it happens, right? But I see what happened here. So we had a demand zone up here, or a supply zone up here, right? We broke below structure. We broke below structure. We came back up. We retested that structure. That structure failed. We rejected off of it. And then we continued to the downside. So I wonder if that's going to hold. So if that holds, which I think it is, so I think we're going to hop in for a trade actually. But if that holds, that's going to be a good trade. So right now I'm actually going to hop in for one lot. So we're going to hop in for one lot on a sell. Well, thank God we didn't place a buy. I hate if you guys ever done that before, you guys placed a buy when you meant to sell because you're trying to get into it. Yeah, that's not good. But yeah, I'm going to go in for a sell here. I'll target 20 pips. 20 pips sounds nice to me. I don't want to target too much. It's almost end of session. We will go 20 for 20, a 1-to-1. We'll do a 1-to-1. That sounds perfect to me, right? And we're going to place our take profits. Our take profit right there. Right, confirm. And then we're also going to place our stop loss right up there. Confirm. And we're going to let this trade ride. So I'm going to turn off the audio, turn off my camera so you don't have to hear me yap the whole time. And then we'll go over it when I come back. But yeah, you guys enjoy the trade. Okay, guys, so we closed that sell for $195. So that was a $195 profit. As you see, price did shoot up. I still have this area marked out that I was watching earlier this morning, but we never really reacted how I wanted off of it for a sell. So I kind of just let that ride. But as soon as I saw we got into the zone up here, I actually entered on this candle right here because I thought we were actually going to head down off of this area right here when we closed outside of that zone, right? So we closed outside of that zone, and I said, hey, we're looking like a nice sell here. So I took a sell, but we ended up coming back up and almost knocking me out. But it didn't. Usually I would place my stop above the zone, but I just wanted to go for a 1-to-1 today. Um, so that's what I did. And we didn't get stopped out. We came down and we took profit at $195. So we did respect our area that we did see on the 1 hour. So just like I said, I saw this big wick rejection here. So I said, hey, okay, we reacted off of this zone over here. So price pretty much, broke through this area. And then we came back up, retested the resistance area, and came back down. So I figured price is going to do the same exact thing, right? Since this rejected so heavy over here. And so that's what we ended up doing. We ended up coming back into the zone, dropping our time frame to the 5-minute, waiting for price to come and close back out of our zone. We entered the trade when we started to close outside of our zone. And then we, sometimes price does come back, and price did, but thank God we survived it, and we came down and took profit. So that's the reason why I took that trade. I would have preferred taking that trade I was talking about earlier this morning, but I slept in. Don't do that, but I slept in and missed this nice demand setup down here. Pretty much skyrocketed up, came back down, tapped into our demand zone, and took off. That would have been a fantastic play. But how I would have played that is I would have probably entered right up here. I would have targeted the previous high, which is this area right here, and then put my stop just outside of that zone, which would have been fantastic. It would have been 36 pips and a 19 pip stop, which is great RR right there. But we didn't get to do that today, so we found a different way to enter, right? A different setup. So we can't look at the market one way. We have to look at the market several different ways. Look at the higher time frames first, work your way down. I use 5-minute for entry majority of the time, or 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll enter on the 15. But it all depends. It all depends what you see, right? So you just got to let the chart give you that information and don't try to rush anything. Just be patient. But that being said, if you guys like the content, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot. Let's help grow this channel so we can actually come out with more videos and spread more educational videos. Because I might be saying some of the same things or showing the same strategies as someone else, but something that I say or a way that I say it might click with you. Everyone's different, and everyone tends to explain things a little bit differently than other people. So If you do find value in this video, please just drop a like on this video and hit the subscribe button. And I'll be coming out with more. I'll be working on probably at least a video a week, at least, or a video every 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's get this this year started.